One thing riders may not realize is that both Uber and Lyft have separate apps for drivers and riders. I'm very familiar with the Uber and Lyft driver apps, but I rarely use either the Lyft or the Uber rider apps. That's why I'm not much help when a rider asks how to enter multiple destinations on either app. I have never done it and do not know how. I do know this though. While the Lyft Rider app allows riders to enter multiple destinations, the Uber app does not. So let's say a rider is being picked up after work and wants to go home. But on the way home, the rider wants to make a quick stop at their bank. With Lyft, they can enter the bank address as their first stop and then their home address as their second stop. It's easy with Lyft. It's not possible with Uber. But the Uber app does allow a rider to change his or her destination. So once I find out 2 stops are requested, I have them make sure the address entered is their final stop. Then if I know how to get to the first stop without directions, I simply go there. Or if I'm not sure, I ask them to give me verbal directions. If neither of us knows the route, I simply activate a backup GPS on my phone, Waze, or Google Maps, and let it guide me to the first stop. I then switch back to the Uber GPS for the second stop. The main thing is I try to do is assure that the final stop and not the first stop is entered into the Uber driver app so that my next rider is not unfairly kept waiting. Oh, one other point on stops. They are meant to be quick in and out stops, say to a bank or a Starbucks. They are not to book a driver to wait while someone goes into a Kroger to do their weekly grocery shopping. Uber charges 18 cents per minute for wait time. That's not enough to compensate a driver for foregoing the possibility of another ride or two while he or she waits at the car 20 to 30 minutes for someone to choose a loaf of bread. Happy trails!